Hello and very hearty good afternoon to one and all present over here. So today we all have gathered here for a pre-topic talk on the given topic. So let's start with the session. So I would like to call upon Ms. Vaishnavi to express her views on the topic.
Good evening all. Good evening all. Myself Vaishnavi Dongre, and my topic for today's pre-talk is IT is whether boon or bane. So let us first understand what information technology means. As we can understand from the name itself, information technology is combination of two words, that is information and technology. So information is collection of raw data, material, facts are organized to obtain something which is useful, and technology is something which we human have invented in order to make our lives more easier. So we can say information technology refers to development, maintenance, and use of computer software, hardware, and networks in order to make our life more easier and more comfortable. So as we all know, information technology has occupied all the sectors of our life, like industrial sectors, development, research, defense, educational sectors. All the sectors uses information technology on a greater extent. It is very useful for us to use information technology. As we all know, in 2019, there was COVID-19 pandemic situation. At that time, information technology has played an important role because we all are learning from online. So online education was possible because of the information technology. Not only this, now because of the information technology only, the world is on our fingertips. Means in last year that was not possible to buy the products by sitting at home. But nowadays information technology provides us many applications which helps us to buy anything online. It is possible to make our friend circles or maintain or keep in contact with our friends as well as our relatives with the help of various social media platforms which are provided to us by information technology. There are various trending technologies like data analysis and robotics, which have given a greater contribution in the development of industrial sectors, which also helps to increase the nation's economy as well. So we can say information technology has provided us with lots of numerous of applications which we are using in our daily life in order to make our life more easier. Undoubtedly, this information technology will also have some bad impacts on us. According to me, the first impact of information technology, which is not that much good, is unemployment, because the trending technologies like robotics are replacing human beings. So unemployment is created because of the technology development here, and this is the bigger problem for people who belongs to middle class families. Second issue of information technology, we can say it is affecting on our health. If we are using our laptops, phones, tablets for longer time, then it will definitely harm our eyes as well as our thinking capabilities too. So it also affects on our health on a greater extent. Another problem is of addiction. Some people are facing this problem regarding addiction of many phone or any apps, games which are given through the internet. Another issue is of security, because we are making many online transactions using information technology. Some people like hackers are using this information wrongly, and hence it is creating some security issues as well. So according to me, at last, I would like to conduct information technology is definitely a blessing or definitely a boon for us who are using it responsibly, but it will be a bane for them who are not using it properly. So that's all. Thank you.
Yes, Vaishnavi, thank you so much. It was such a nice words of yours. So now I would like to call upon Siddhi to express her views on the topic.
Hello everyone, my name is Siddhi Arjun Sorge and topic of discussion is impact of coronavirus on Indian economy. So let's start with the discussion. COVID-19 pandemic is disastrous for all over the globe. It has been 2 years since the COVID-19 pandemic is penetrating the deepest core of human civilization and made us realize the power of Mother Nature. COVID-19 pandemic is is drastically affecting all sectors of life like economic, social, politics, and health and education also. It has huge negative impacts and have some positive impacts on Indian economy. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, economic growth of India has been reduced up to 31% and GDP has been contracted by 7.3%. It is the worst recession from the time India has got its independence. And the reason behind this is obvious lockdowns, which are leading to closing of business units and small companies due to which 20 crores of people have lost their jobs and unemployment rate has been increased up to 26%. And on other hand, it has some positive impacts also. Some companies like IT industry, online education companies, and online food delivery companies like Zomato and Swiggy have got boosted during the COVID-19 period. Also, India has banned some Chinese app due to some security purposes, and we have taken one step forward towards the Atmanirbhar Bharat. Also, Indian government is investing a large amount of money in Atmanirbhar Bharat package to boost the Indian economy again. Overall, the economic contraction is challenging for all over the world. And in this situation, we all together have to follow the rules of social distancing, and every citizen should wear mask so that we can get out of this situation and move towards the positive growth. And Indian economy is very resilient, and I'm sure that it will going to bounce back again. Thank you.
Thank you, Siddhi. Now I would like to call upon Nivedita to express her views.
Hey everybody, I'm Nivedita Shinde, and today I want to pick the topic ignorance is bliss for discussion. So basically, this phrase is first said by the famous British poet Thomas Gray, and the proverb first appeared in the Thomas Gray's poem that ode on a distant prospect of Eton College, in which he said that where ignorance is bliss, this folly to be wise. Means sometimes it's better if we are not aware about every perspective of some situation, and let us enjoy that situation even when we don't have knowledge about it. To explain better about it, let me take one story. As we all know, fish live in the water. And it is adapted to that situation, keep on swimming and enjoying its life by swimming and just like that environment and all much. But what if fish is aware about that there is land and it has some its scenic nature beauty, and obviously at that time that fish want to be come on land and want to enjoy that beauty of land, isn't it? So, but what will it impact if fish come out of water and just started landing on land? Obviously, it will result into its death. So here, if fish is not aware about any other environment other than water, then it is better for it. That means here, not having knowledge about any other ecosystem other than water is impacting good on fish. Now, on other hand, let me take one more example. Suppose you are in some relationship and your partner is cheating on you. Yeah, and you are not aware about it. Other people are aware about it, but you aren't. So, what will be the scenario at that time? Might be you will face embarrassment in other people because you are not aware about it, and Maybe you are happy that your partner is loyal to you because you are not aware about the cheating. But in latter times, when you get to know that your partner had cheated on you, that time it will be very painful situation, isn't it? Yeah, it will be. So in this time, it is better if you are aware about this thing priorly. So at least you can take some steps to prevent your pain. And let me take one more story. Our freedom fighters. What if they weren't aware about the struggle we were facing when we didn't had freedom? If they weren't aware about our struggle, people who were having much struggle, like countryside women, men, having hunger and all these things and not able to live happily at all. If they weren't aware, we didn't get freedom. And till now, might be we had in someone else empire only and not having our pure existence. So in these cases, if we are not aware, we don't have knowledge about the situation, some facts, then that time we might have suffered. So at last, I can just say that, yeah. So what do you think? Really, the ignorance is bliss or not? It can be both, and it depends on the situation and perspective of this situation. So to conclude, I can say that it is topic of debate that it is bliss or not. But to conclude, I want to say that it totally depends on time, situation, and the perspective of situation, whether the important ignorance is bliss or not. Thank you for your patient listening. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nivedita, for your beautiful words. There were so many examples, and I am totally into it. Like, yes, ignorance is bliss and depends upon the situation. Now, I would like to proceed and call upon Ms. Akanksha to deliver her views.
Hello, I'm Akanksha. So my topic for today's talk is work from home. The working from home can be a appealing career moves. Means it eliminates our most of the traditional aspects of going to work, like means communicating, dressing in business attire, while reducing social interaction and standard means of accountability. So depending on that preferred work style and our culture priorities, it could either be the best thing for us or the worst thing to work from home or office. So if we are thinking about work at the home job, so there are several things to consider before making the transition. So what is work from home? Work from home is a job we can prefer from home. So we can do from our home. They often an requirement of internet connection or so many things like our desktop requirements, so to collaborate and network with colleagues and managers. Working from home or telecommunicating gives us the employees flexibility and freedom, like to perform their task from their home offices or their work offices. So there are so many pros and cons of work from home. So first pros of work from home is like more independence. Working from home can provide us like autonomy and independence in our job that might be absent in our physical workplace. So this is additionally these types of roles requires self-discipline and motivation to enough to manage time responsibly and companies the jobs of tasks that we have given. Second one is then no communicate to work, working from home job means we can eliminate our commute if we work from home or 1 2 days during the week so that we can travel less. Third one is and save on expenses, like the benefit that have several far reaching effects, when we are eliminate communicating, so we can reduce our fuel and transportation expenses. So telecommuting can also help us like reduce other expenses like work clothing, meals, even childcare. So third one is an increased productivity. So when we work independently in our quieter environment, so that we can be more productive, like in increased productivity that relates to our like several more factors, including the ability to move around our home freely, and whenever we need it we can take breaks, and being able to stop away from our work when we feel like we need a break. So next one is an improve the technical skills. Like telecommuting often requires us technical applications like online meeting, communications, and team collaboration platforms. So we can able to develop technical skills, and that you can means that we can not typically use in our physical workplace or physical life in our home. So next we will see cons of the work from home. So first one is and like increase isolation, means we can become quite isolated working from home if we can spend the majority of our time by ourselves working independently in our home. So the key to avoiding this loneliness and isolation as a remote worker is to schedule out datings and event with our friends and family. So this is our cons approach. So next one is an home office cost. Like in our office, we have so many things that has given by our office, and like in our home that we require remote positions, means specific equipments like headsets, webcams, or other platforms to perform our tasks and projects which are given by company. So we want to set up that desk, chair, and other furniture. So we can expect to cover some like initial cost to get our home office organized. So next one is an risk of overworking. So telecommuting also comes with the risk of overworking longer when we should. Like this can definitely lead to burnout and increase work related stress. So that we can avoid this by clearly defining our schedules, allocating specific times for that job to perform this task and personal task. So that's it. And next one is a risk to productivity. Like means although working from home can increases our productivity, means it like also be challenges to it with the freedom to move around and take breaks whenever the mood arises. And I think it might be difficult to start focused on that task when we are working on it. Like means it can ultimately lead us to slower productivity, and that can be combat. This is to implement like productivity tools like time trackers, task management applications. And one more important means disadvantage is that distractions at home, means it is like the television, pets, or our household chores can affect how can we perform our job. Like too many distractions can lead to decrease in our productivity and motivation while working in our home. And we can avoid this by like limiting anything that we find distracting even our home. Like means we are using noise cancelling headphones, and we play relaxing music like to block out noise like traffic and neighborhood activities. So next one is an workplace disconnect. So telecommunicating can sometimes lead to disconnect between us and us co-workers. Means working from home means we won't have access to immediate information about important business and processes until someone can give us communications between us and our co-workers. So we will make sure that means we are connected with our physical workplace through constant communication whenever we have like questions, concerns, or whatever we have task to do that. So in that we face less face time. So working from home with isolation and workplace disconnect comes less face time. So we aren't physically present in our office. So this is the like disadvantages of working from home. So that's it from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Akanksha. Now I would like to call upon Shubhangi to express her views.
Hi, good evening, everyone. I am Shubhangi Dadav, and my today's topic is hard work versus smart work. Working towards success needs a great planning before executing, and hard work is the first step towards the smart work. And to master the qualities of smart work, one needs to work really hard in the beginning, and you have to be smart about working hard, but hard work always pays. And just being smart or working smart first is only half of the real story. So the fact remains same that both hard work and smart work are important to gain the popularity in any field. So through hard work, we gain experience, and this experience enable us to think smartly, to solve critical problems and achieve the success. So through work smartly, at first we need to knowledge about that work, and which comes only from the hard work and experience. One very important life management skill is the time management, and hard workers are very aware that the time is a precious resources they have, and they value their time at the most in the life. So in the 21st century, we need hard but smartly. So the you need to stop worrying about doing hard work or smart work. You should just concentrate on doing best in every day. So thinking about rewards and results saps your energy and creating a neediness in you. So last but not least, you need to constantly innovate and improve, and you need to work hard as well as smart. Thank you.
Yes, definitely, Shubhangi. Along with working hard in 21st century, we need to work smart. Now, I would like to call upon Vaibhav to express his views.
Hello, Mr. Mumbai. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay. My name is Vaibhav Matkar. My discussion topic is goods and services tax, that is GST. So let us start with my topic. Before 1 July 2017, there were about 17 indirect taxes in India imposed by central government and state government. That tax structure was very difficult. So on I think 1 July 2017, Government of India started new reform, that is GST. This reform uh, amended the act, and new act is amended, which is a 101, that is 101 constitutional amendment act in Indian constitution. Here there are four terms in the GST. First one is CGST, that is central GST, which is levied by central government. SGST, which is levied by state government. UTGST, that is levied by union territories. And last one is a integrated GST, which is levied by central government with the help of GSTN, that is a GST goods and services network. So for understanding this term, let us take one example. For example, in Maharashtra, one good is produced, and taxes on that goods, that is GST tax on that good is 18%. Then 90% is levied by state government, and uh, 9% levied by state government, and remaining 50, that is 9%, is levied by union government, that is upper government. Then what about integral tax? Integrated tax is tax which is levied on goods which are boundary to boundary transferred, and it is also called as a uh, we can say uh, distinct distance and distinction tax. Then there are 4 to 5 different slabs created by central government. First one is 0%, then is 5%, then is a 12%, then 18%, and then 28%. Different commodities set by central government and GST council comes under this slab. Uh, on agriculture product, there is a 0% GST in India, and in a we say product like a car, perfumes, there is a most GST in India. Some products are out of GST, which are petroleum, then gas, and other products. Then under Article 279 of Indian Constitution, there is an establishment of GST Council in India, which is a 33-member committee designed by Constitution. Here, the Finance Minister of India preside over this committee, which consisting of 28 members of 28 state members that are Finance Minister of that state, one minister that is a Minister of State, and basically 3 ministers of finance from 3 union territories. So what was the need of this tax? So I already tell you, there was a complex tax structure in India. So need was to prepare a new tax system. So India borrowed this GST system from Canadian Federation, and it is started to apply on 1 July 2017. So what was its benefits? So benefits was absolutely more. After the implementation of the GST, there was a taxation more than that of the before the GST. So whenever any tax is increased in the economy, then tax increased in the economy, then absolutely GDP of the country absolutely increases. And whenever the GDP increases, developmental activities should be increases. So it is beneficial for that purpose. Also, GST is criticized by our member of opposition and Indian National Congress leader, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, as it is a tax which impacts local people more. So he called this tax as a gabbar tax. This is all about GST. That's it from my side. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Vaibhav. Now I would like to call upon Anu to express his thoughts.
Okay, so hello everyone. My today's topic is climate change. So basically, we need to know what is climate change when it occurs, because of its definition says that the climate change means the abnormal condition which comes in normal flow of our environment or climate. So simple example of climate change is, we can say nowadays in morning there is a huge amount of fog is there, then afternoon very large amount of sunlight is there, and then at the night very large amount of cloud is there. So this is the 3 conditions we can see per day. So this is called as climate change. So basically there is a main effect of climate change, which is basically on our agriculture field. Because of the climate change, there is a many crop have lost their quality. Even if they have totally damaged the crop of our farmers, then we can be directly lost his money. So the effects of agriculture is like that. Then the major problem of climate change is our developing country, that is. So India is developing country, and daily there is a huge amount of pollution is there. So because of this pollution, also the totally climate can be changed every day. So this is climate change, and we have to reduce climate change, because if we don't stop the climate change, so then our contribution is to climate change is to plant more trees surrounding upon you. Okay, thank you. This is from my side.
Thank you, Anu. Lastly, I would like to call upon Mr. Shubham to express his views.
So hello everyone, I'm Shubham Rathod and my topic is online education. So as we all know, education is the most important part of our life. Nowadays, there is such an easy way to get an education that we don't need to go anywhere. We can directly get the education from our home. We can learn from any teacher by sitting at our home. Um we just need a device having a proper internet connectivity. As our technologies are getting advanced day by day, so the online education is becoming simpler nowadays. As we all are facing the COVID pandemic since 2019, therefore the online education became a part of our daily life. So every school and college has adopted the online teaching method. The study material in this mode mainly consists of text, audios, and videos. The advantages of online education are now anyone can get the quality education without going physically anywhere. They just need a device connected to internet. We can learn from different teachers which are really great in their respective domain. We can also learn from the foreign teachers. Also, there are recorded sessions, so if anyone can't get a time, so they can learn according to their free time. The cost of online education is relatively less as compared to the offline education. There are various famous platforms like Unacademy, Vedantu, Byju's, and of course our YouTube, from which a student can learn and enjoy the learning. Uh, Also, there are some disadvantages of the online education, such as students are spending so much time on the mobiles, tablets, and laptops. And we know that the screens emits the blue rays, which are harmful for our eyes. So we need to use the blue rays reflecting glasses to protect our eyes. There are so many people who still can't buy the smartphone for their child. So, and as schools and colleges are online nowadays, so they are missing the primary online education, which can affect badly on their futures. Also, if some parents can able to buy the smartphones for their childs, but the students are not enjoying the learning and spending lots of time on playing games and watching movies, etc. Also, in some rural areas, there is still the network issue. So these were the disadvantages. So that's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Shubham. Now I would like to call upon Aditi to express her views.
Hello everyone, I'm Aditi Arumkapse. My topic is our score is a good measure of the intelligence. According to me, intelligence cannot be defined by the score because measuring of the intelligence means we're talking about the bookish knowledge. And we lost too many talented people by defining their intelligence through the exam. That's value inadequate and constructive. Intelligent is the potential to define the intelligent is the potential is to interrupt, elucidate, and think on the specific issues. Every person is unique. Everyone born with a different capabilities and talents. There can be no standard measure to judge every student. Using the same IARCA system to judge everyone's capabilities and intelligence is similar to failing a fish for being unable to climb a tree. In this case, we analyze a person only by their hard work. Through their dedication that they give in their work, and also their interest to the work, and also their particular knowledge that they gain through the experience in their life. Because many talented people like Bill Gates and more were college dropouts, yet they become successful in their life, not by their score, but by their particular knowledge they have in them. And this score cannot be evaluated and determining the somebody's level of the intelligence. The numerical system that defines how smart you are based on which facts you have grasped into a system that we created. It is also a system that we cannot beat. That's why scores are important, but they cannot represent you who you are and what are you do. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Aditi. Yes, thank you, Aditi. I would like to thank each and every one of you to actively participate in this activity. Hope you enjoyed all the further TPO activities which will be conducted in future. Thank you so much.